Hey my angels and demons, welcome back to Sun, Moon, and Rising Tarot. And today we're going to do a general reading. Let's do a general reading for the sign of Pisces. So whether you're a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this reading might hold some messages just for you, okay? Now remember, these messages are general. They cannot and will not resonate with everyone. So don't try to make it fit if it's not your story. There are plenty of talented tarot readers here on YouTube. I'm sure you'll connect with one of us. All right, Pisces, let's get right into the general energy. Let's grab the first card. Oh, okay. It's the High Priestess. This is your energy. All right, Pisces, you're deeply tapped in right now. You tap into that intuitive self. You may be receiving signs like through dreams, maybe songs or even numbers. And that gives you that unmistakable or unshakable inner knowing, okay? You're definitely being asked to rely on that intuition. Pisces, you're very intuitive. You're a very intuitive sign. Spirit is encouraging you to trust that what cannot be explained, okay? So even if most people who are thinkers will be like, I got to prove this. I got to see it to believe it. That's not you right now, Pisces, okay? So let's grab one more card for that, overall energy. Okay, the Seven of Cups is crossing you. All right, so you might feel emotionally or mentally scattered right now, unsure of which path is real, which is an illusion. This card can be overwhelming. Okay, you're being asked to step back from the noise, go within, tap into that intuition, and choose from a place of grounded intuition. Okay, not fantasy or fear. Not in the middle of a daydream do you make a decision. Okay. So not everything glittering in front of you is gold. I hate that saying, but it's so true. Sometimes the cliches fit. But one of these options is aligned with your soul. So some readers read this card as a bucket full of blessings, right? Because at least you have options. You have different types of options here. I just think for you, Pisces, you're just having a hard time tapping into the one that's actually for you, okay? And the plus is the High Priestess energy. We'll do that for you, okay? I have some mini dachshunds running around in the back. For those of you who've been to my channel before, they can get a little loud. There's no getting around it, so I want to apologize ahead of time if you can hear them. All right, let's do the recent past, all right? Okay, 5 of coins. So the recent past, this card speaks to loss, okay? Loss of stability, of faith, or maybe a connection. You may have felt unsupported spiritually or mentally. The plus is that all the 5s in the tarot are change, so that's going to change for you. But there is a turning point here, and I really want you to focus on this, okay? That period of isolation taught you something vital, that shit you went through, right? It taught you about your resilience and about where you truly belong. So you're learning that worriness doesn't come from what you produce. It comes from who you are. All right, so you have to control this. Mind over matter, right, for you, Pisces? Even though we're all about tapping into your intuition for this reading, it's very important that you stay grounded and aware of what's real and what isn't. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yep. I just walked towards them and they're like, I rolled towards them. They don't like the sound of the rolling of the chair. All right. Okay, so current energies. Let's grab the current energies, okay? 6 of Swords. I don't edit my videos. I like it as real as it can be because tarot readers get distracted too. All right, as long as we don't lose that energy thread, this energy field, we're good. So the 6 of Swords is moving away from the chaos and towards peace, okay? This is leaving behind the baggage, letting go of what no longer serves you. This transition might feel a little subtle for some Pisces. It might be major, but normally the 6 of Swords is subtle. Like you're ready to go, you've been ready to go, and here we go, okay? And it's like you're not quite there yet, but emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually, you're detaching from like drama. I don't know why I said detecting. You're detaching from like drama and you're heading into still waters. And this is what this card means. You're heading into still waters, okay? Let's grab one. Let's put one alongside this because it's curious. I'm curious about the 6 of Swords. Oh, okay. The Page of Cups. All right. So the Page of Cups is tender. It's curious. It's open-hearted energy. So this could represent emotional like renewal, the beginning of a new connection maybe, or maybe the return of self-compassion. Like maybe you've been a little bit too hard on yourself and others around you because water signs are gentle. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Okay. You might also be exploring your creativity or dreaming again after a long period of numbness. All right. Hence the Five of Coins, right? A long period of numbness. So let your softer side come through. It's safe to hope again. And that is the message in this card for your current situation. It is safe to hope again, okay? And I love that you're walking away from things that no longer serve you, Pisces, because it's time. It's your time, okay? Let's grab what's coming in. All right, let's grab what's coming in. Oh, okay, the star. Wait, let's grab one more. Ooh, the star and the Two of Wands. I'll take it, the 1111 card. 1111 card, listen to me. I mean, I'm losing it today. It is 1 a.m. For those of you who have been to my channel before, welcome in. You know I read at all times of the day. I am in New England, by the way. So happy New England weather day, you know. So let's get back. So the Two of Wands. This is a powerful combination, the star and the Two of Wands. Okay, let's start with the star first, okay? Because I believe this is Aquarius energy. It's a beautiful energy for you. This is deep restoration, okay? It's emotionally, spiritually, even physically, okay? You're finding your center again after a period of loss or doubt, especially self-doubt. So this is hope, rebirth, and clarity, okay? And I love that it's coupled with the Two of Wands because the Two of Wands opens the doors to broader perspective, all right? You're planning for the future. So some of you might be making plans to travel or move or a big shift. I feel like this is going to be a big shift for you, Pisces. You're starting to see a future again, right? The hope, right? With the Page of Cups, the hope again. You're starting to see it. Not just dream it, but actually take the first step towards it if you haven't yet, Pisces. So that is your action advice. Take the step, okay? Don't be afraid. Rely on that intuition of yours because it's usually rock solid, right? Even when you're wrong, I know. Most of the time when my intuition's on point, it's when I'm wrong, and I hate that, but it is what it is. So you don't need to know, right, all the answers. You don't need to allow yourself to have to find out everything. Just know that the horizon is brighter than where you came from. Hence the Six of Swords. Whatever you left, the horizon is brighter. Your future is brighter, right? Let's grab an advice card. This is a beautiful reading. Please let me know if it resonates with you. Oh, okay. Queen of Cups. More Cancer, Pisces energy. This is you coming into your reading twice. 3 times, actually. So the Queen of Cups, which is very Pisces in their power, seated in their power as a queen, as you should be. This is a reminder to care for your heart, right? Feel deeply, but don't let yourself be consumed by being emotionally overwhelmed, which is that Seven of Cups. So if this is a relationship or you're dating multiple people, just pick one. Just pick one. You'll be, your mental health will thank you for it. You don't have to be consumed by being overwhelmed, okay? So this queen is deeply intuitive, but also discerning, right? And that's what I love about the queen is that the Page of Cups is kind of new. It's young. When you get to your, queen phase or king phase, okay, you're more intuitive in the sense of you know which way you're leaning towards more than you did when you were younger. So she nurtures herself as much as she nurtures others. Pisces, you are allowed to have boundaries, by the way, so don't forget that. Make sure you rest and receive, okay? You do not need to overextend to be loved. You do not have to love bomb someone. They're going to love you for who you are. So protect your peace, right? Protect your peace because it's a source of your strength, all right? Now, these cards are great, right? You have some pretty big hitters here, okay? And I'm only going to grab a handful of them, but you do have some pretty good hitters. But here's the thing, right? We're going to talk briefly about astrology because I don't care what anybody says. That connects to your tarot reading. And I don't do in-depth astrology. This is like astrology for dummies so that it's not that complicated. So the full moon in Sagittarius illuminates your 10th house, okay? And that's of public image and long-term purpose. So there may be a release of an older role or an old role or identity, something that no longer represents who you are becoming, which, hello, the Six of Swords, where is that thing? You're leaving things behind, right? It doesn't explain who you are anymore, whatever life or chapter you're living in right now. So you're ready to show up in the world in a new way, all right? Which is Page of Cups. Hey, stop. Which is the Page of Cups. So Mercury is now direct. So cleaning up any miscommunication or intentional confusion, especially around your goals and commitments, you're getting clearer, more direct, and more aligned with your truth, okay? So with Jupiter and Taurus, your 3rd house of communication, you're leaning more towards learning something or learning in like exploring your local environment, right, as it expands. And when I say local environment, I mean the people you fill your space with, the things you want to do in your environment, because your environment does dictate. Your external can have a huge impact on your internal, okay? So this is an ideal time to write, speak, share your voice, or even reconnect with like siblings or your immediate community. So if you really want to get out there and start living your life a little bit better and find, protecting your peace and just being joyous, these I'm telling you, there's magic in your words right now. So trust them. So whatever you speak, most Pisces, you're eloquent. All right. You know how you feel, what you want, when you want it, how you want it. Sometimes you just get a little bit clouded about feeling overwhelmed, which is the Seven of Cups. This is what's keeping you stuck. Okay. But you have the High Priestess, which is asking you to tap into that energy that is yours, Pisces. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a great couple of weeks. All right. So this is your reading, Pisces. If it resonates, please go ahead and like this video, comment down below, and subscribe for more monthly updates. Actually, it's weekly, or whatever spirit moves me. Drop a water or star emoji if you feel the shift towards healing and new possibilities. I love reading your comments. I love responding, okay? So, Pisces, I wish you peace, clarity, and soft strength in this season, all right? So, peace. I'll see you next time.